Good morning. We will be doing our Founding Day commemorative ceremony here at Myosho-ji, and this video is a recording of our service today. We have people from France, we have people from Portugal, we have people from Belgium, and from North Carolina and California and New York State, all online today, participating in this wonderful occasion to commemorate Nichiren's proclamation of the importance and efficacy of chanting Odai Moku. And so I hope you enjoy this recording. Please join in with us at your own home. So just a reminder, everyone, please mute yourself. Thank you. Someone's not muted. I'm sorry for the recording here. Lillian, I'm going to mute you. You're not muted. Let's see. Okay. Someone else isn't muted. Hossein, I'm going to mute you. You'll have to unmute yourself when we get to your part in the sutra, the service. Ujorai. Wholeheartedly we bow to you, who established our order atop Senko-san as the original disciple's superior practice, the great founder Nichiren, the great Bodhisattva. Verses for opening the sutra in English. John, please.
The most profound and wonderful teaching is presented in this sutra. This sutra is difficult to meet even once in thousands and millions of aeons. Now we have been able to see, hear, receive, and keep this sutra. May we understand the most excellent teaching of the Tathagata. The most excellent teaching of the great vehicle is very difficult for us to understand. We shall be able to approach enlightenment when we see, hear, or touch this sutra. The expounder of this sutra is the Sambhogakaya aspect of the Buddha. The expounder in this sutra is the Dharmakaya aspect of the Buddha. The characters of this sutra are the Nirmayakaya aspect of the Buddha. Just as perfume is caught by something put nearby, so shall we be richly benefited by this sutra, even when we're not aware of being so benefited, because infinite merits are accumulated in this sutra. We can expiate our past transgressions, do good deeds, and attain Buddhahood by the merits of this sutra. It does not matter whether we are wise or not, or whether we believe the sutra. This sutra is the most wonderful and most excellent taught by the Buddhas of the past, present, and future. May we meet and receive it birth after birth, world after world.
Thank you. Josine, en français, s'il vous plaît. Kaityoge. Josine, you'll have to unmute yourself.
I can do it if you want. Shall I do it?
Who's?
Suivant. Il est difficile, même durant des millions de kalpas, de rencontrer le Dharma merveilleux, enseignement suprême d'une extrême profondeur. Aujourd'hui, nous pouvons le voir, l'entendre, le recevoir, et notre vœu est de comprendre cet enseignement le plus élevé de l'ainsi venu. Bien qu'il soit difficile à appréhender en le voyant, l'écouter ou l'expérimentant, tout être peut s'approcher de l'éveil. En lui s'exprime le corps de sagesse, le corps du Dharma, et dans ses caractères, le corps manifesté du Bouddha. Tous les bienfaits illimités sont contenus dans ce sutra. Tel un parfum, il imprègne sans même qu'on s'en aperçoive tout ce qui l'entoure. Que l'on possède la sagesse ou non, qu'on y croit ou qu'on le dénigre, tout homme peut modifier son karma de souffrance, se purifier et grâce à ce sutra parvenir à l'éveil. Il est le merveilleux sutra infiniment profond des Bouddhas des trois phases de la vie. Puissions-nous le rencontrer et le recevoir vie après vie indéfiniment.
Thank you, John. Thank you. Please join with me now in chanting the chapter 2, Hoben Pon. Everyone, please mute yourself. Myoho Renge Kyo Hoben Pon Dai Ni Niji Se Son Ju San Mai Anjo Ni Kiko Shari Hotsu Shobu Chi Jing Jing Gu Yoko Chi Monange Nanyu Isai Shomo Yakushi Butsu Shoku no Chi Shoi Shaga Butsu So Chingo Yakusen Man Roku Mushu Shabutsu Jingyo Shabutsu Muyo To Myosho-ji Myosho Man Joju Jinjin Miso Uho Suigi Shosetsu Ishunange Shari Hotsu Goju Jobuchira Shuju Ringen Shuju Ryu Koen Kankyo Mushu Hoben Indo Shujo Dori Shojaku Shoi Shaga Yorai Hoben Chike Paramitsu Tai Kusoku Shari Hotsu Yora Chiken Kodai Gennan Muyo Muge Riki Muzoe Zenjoge Sanmai Jinyu Musai Joju Isai Mizahu Shari Hotsu Nyorai no Shuju Kungetsu Kyosei Shodanji Nunan Eka Chushi Shari Hotsu Shuyo Ganchi Muyo Muen Misa Uho Sutsu Joju Shi Shari Hotsu Fushu Busetsu Shoi Shaga Busho Joju Daichi Keiyu Nange Shiho Yui Butsu Yo Butsu Naino 苦尽長智相小異小法両性相聖書両性大両性力両性三両性因両性縁聖官両性法両性本末空教と小異小法聖書尿性小尿性大尿性力尿性三性陰尿性縁尿性下尿性法尿性本末空教と小異小法聖書尿性小尿性大尿性力尿性三聖陰陽性縁陽性下陽性法陽性本末空教と Please join with me now in chanting Jigage from the Juryo chapter. Please join in when I begin beating the moksho. Myoho Renge Kyo Nyorai Juryo Hondai Juro Jiga Toku Butsurai Shokyo Shoko Shumuyo Japu Sanma Roku Saya Sogi Josepo Kemushu Wakashu Dojo Nyu Obitsuto Nirai Mujoko Iro Tsujoko Gangan Nei Hanni Chitrapu Metsu Dojo Jushi Seppo Gajo Juoshi Isho Jinju Riki Rotendo Shudo Suigoni Fuken Shuken Ga Metsu To Kokuro Chari Kenkai Renbo Nisho Katsuko Chinshu Toki Sengoku Chiki Chiki Iduna Ishin Yoku Kenbutsu Fuji Saku Shinyo Shigaku Shusoku Shuturo Jusenga Jiko Shujo Josai Shifu Metsu Ihoben Mikiko Kenu Metsu Fumetsu Yokoku Ushujo Kugyo Shingyo Chakabu Ohichu Ishetsu Mujo Honyo Toku Manchi Kani Kametsu Jo Taken Choju Jo Motsu Zayo Kukai Kuri Genshin Gogo Cho Katsu Go Ingo Shinen Go Nai Shutui Seppo Shinjuriki Gyose Owa Sogi Go Josai Ro Jusen Gyuyo Cho Chudo Shudo Kento Jindai Ka Jojoji Kashi Go On Non Tenin Jojuma Wanni Jojo Kakushu Ju Ho Shoga Hoju Take Ka Chudo Joju Raku Shoten Jabu Genku Josa Sugi Kaku Man Rake Sanbutsu Kyurai Shu Kajo Tokuki Nishu Kensho Jinu Fushoku Yosei Shikiku Man Sei Shosai Shugo Iyaku Go Inen Ta Sogi Go Man Sambo Myosho Ushu Kuroku Gyuwa Chichi Chiki Sa Sokai Kenga Shin Dai Shini Seko Wakuji Shishu Satubutsu Chumuryo Kunai Kenbu Shai Satubutsu Nanchi Kachi Riki Jose Eko Shomuryo Shunyo Mushu Koku Shuko Shotoku Nyoto Uchi Sa Toshi Shogi Toran no Yoji Musukochi Poko Yoi San no Gani Jiroji Kutsutai Kanshi Muro Sekomo Kayaku Sebuku Shoku Kenshai Bambu Tendo Kutsutai Gametsu Isho Tengako Misho Kyoshi Shino Itsugaku Koyoku 오와그로 츠가조 지슈조 교도 부교로 위요소가요 이세슈규보 마이지사세는 이가로 슈도 조근유를 조로 조근교주불신. Nichiren Shonin, the founder of our order, gave us these instructions found in the Seitoji Daishuchu Gosho. English, please.
I began speaking of this Joanbo and a small number of people of the Saichoji temple at the southern side of the Buddha Hall of Dozen Boys Quarters at the Saichoji temple located in the Tojo district of the Awa province on the 28th day of the 4th month of the 5th year of the Kansho era, 1253. For 20 years or so thereafter, I continued to speak of this diligently. As a result, I was chased out of my residence and sent into exile. In ancient times, Bodhisattva, never despised, was beaten with sticks and pieces of wood for spreading the Lotus Sutra. And today I am pursued with swords on account of the Lotus Sutra.
En français, s'il vous plaît.
J'ai commencé à parler de ce Joanbo et d'un petit nombre de personnes du temple Seichoji, situé au sud de la salle Bouddha du quartier de la douzaine de garçons du temple Seichoji, situé dans le district de Tojo de la province d'Awa, au 28e jour du 4e mois de la 5e année de l'ère Kansho, 1253. Pendant environ 20 ans par la suite, j'ai continué à en parler avec diligence. De conséquence, j'étais chassé de ma résidence et envoyé en exil. Dans les temps anciens, Bodhisattva Neve d'Espase, jamais prédisant, a été battu avec des bateaux et des morceaux de bois pour répandre le sutra de lotus. Et aujourd'hui, je suis poursuivi au sabre à cause du sutra du lotus.
Shohoji so sho, Nichiren Shonin's instructions in English. Did I assign that to anyone? No? Okay. Whatever happens to you, have firm faith and maintain yourself as a practitioner of the Lotus Sutra and join the ranks of my followers. As long as you agree with me, you will be one of the bodhisattvas who emerged from the earth. And if you are determined to be a bodhisattva of the earth, there is no doubt that you have been a disciple of the eternal Shakyamuni Buddha from the remotest past. The Emerging from the Earth chapter states, I have been teaching and converting these people ever since the eternal past. Those who spread the 5 characters of the Myoho Renge Kyo in the latter age of degeneration should not make distinction between males and females, for it would be difficult to chant the Daimoku unless they were all bodhisattvas of the earth. At first, only I, Nichiren, started chanting the Daimoku, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. But then 2, 3, then 100 people gradually began chanting it. This will continue in the future. Isn't this what emerging from the earth means? When an innumerable number of people emerge from the earth and this wonderful Dharma spreads extensively, there will be no mistake. Just as a shooting never misses the earth, Japan will be filled with people chanting Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. You should therefore establish your fame as a practitioner of the Lotus Sutra and devote your life to it. And en français, s'il vous plaît.
Quoi qu'il arrive, ayez une foi ferme. Maintenez-vous en tant que pratiquant du Sutra de Lotus et rejoignez les rangs de mes disciples. Tant que vous serez d'accord avec moi, vous serez l'un des bodhisattvas qui ont émergé de la terre. Et si vous êtes déterminé à être un bodhisattva de la terre, il ne fait aucun doute que vous avez été un disciple du Bouddha éternel Shakyamuni depuis le passé. Le chapitre Émerge de la terre déclare: J'enseigne et convertis ces gens depuis un passé infini. Ceux qui ont propagé les 5 caractères de Myoho Renge Kyo, de Myoho du Kyo au dernier âge de la dégénérescence ne devraient pas faire de distinction entre les hommes et les femmes, car il serait difficile de réciter le Daimoku, à moins qu'ils soient tous des bodhisattvas de la terre. Au début seulement, moi Nichiren, j'ai commencé à chanter le Daimoku Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, mais ensuite 2, 3, puis 100 personnes ont commencé à le réciter progressivement. Cela continuera dans le futur. N'est-ce pas ce que signifie émerger de la terre? Lorsqu'un nombre incalculable de personnes émergera de la terre et que ce merveilleux dharma se répandra largement, il n'y aura aucune erreur. Tout comme une flèche ne manque jamais la terre, le Japon sera rempli de gens scandant Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Vous devez donc établir votre renommée en tant que pratiquant du Sutra du Lotus et y consacrer votre vie.
Thank you. Now let us join together in chanting O Daimoku, and let us chant with great appreciation for the benefit that we have received as a result of Nichiren's efforts to propagate the Lotus Sutra, so that today we could enjoy the benefit from this wonderful sutra. Let us chant with great joy and confidence and gratitude. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu 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 Myoho Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, O Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, O Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, O Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, O Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, O Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, O Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, O Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, O Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, O Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, Namu Myoho Kyo, Namu Myoho Renge 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 Kyo. Prayer, echo. We most humbly consider that when our founder resolved the great question of the age and tried to open the new teaching of establishing righteousness for the peace of the country, he respectfully endured the hatred and jealousy people felt towards the Buddha Dharma and resolved to spare not even his life. In the spring of the 5th year of Kansho, 1253, atop Senko-san Seichoji, he bowed to the brilliant rising sun and chanted O Daimoku 10 times. With that chanting, he proclaimed the establishment of the teaching of righteousness, Rikyo Kaishu. The sound of his chanting reverberated throughout the Dharma realm. The Buddha and the heavenly beings were all overjoyed. King Mara was astounded and filled with fear. This was the unprecedented great view of the Dharma realm and the grand ceremony. As this transmission from the stupa in the Lotus Sutra was not without fruit, the beautiful teaching of salvation in the latter age of degeneration established here. Since then, 767 years have passed until now. Therefore, we welcome this holy day today and hold this grand ceremony with deep reverence. With this ceremony, we extend our heartfelt joy and praise. May our founder's wish of the wonderful sutra returning to the West be fulfilled. May the great teaching of the original Buddha spread throughout Jambu Dvipa and show the wonderful features that lead to the one vehicle Buddha land. May all the people take refuge in the wonderful tradition, Shu, of the 3 secrets and share the same joy. May all those under the heaven and within the 4 seas live in accordance with the wonderful Dharma. May the wonderful Dharma spread throughout the 10,000 years of the declining latter age of the Dharma. Employ these expedients in order to have the Dharma preserved forever. We now offer personal prayers. Today we offer a prayer for Isabel's health. We also offer a prayer for Gerard's health and healing. Tomorrow he goes back into the hospital, and we pray that procedure be successful and his healing begin in earnest so that he can end his suffering and pain. We also pray for all the members and friends of Myosho-ji, for all their support, their help in making this temple a wonderful temple. We also praise the folks from Belgium, from Portugal, from France, from Czech Republic, and from the United States. May they have great fortune, good health, and long life. May the merits we have accumulated by this offering be distributed among all living beings, and may we and all other living beings attain the awakening of the Buddha from Lotus Sutra, and may the Dharma realm be equally benefited by all. And now let us join together in chanting 4 great vows. We will do in English first, and then in Shindoku. I'll do the first line solo. Please join in on 2 and 3 and 4. Sentient beings are innumerable. I vow to save them them all. Our defilements are inexhaustible. I vow to quench them all. The Buddha's teachings are immeasurable. I vow to know them all. The way of the Buddha is unexcelled. I vow to attain the path sublime. Now in Shinoku. Shujomu en seigando. Bondo mushi mushu seigandan. Hommon mujin seiganchi. Butsuro mujo seiganjo. Still, let us chant Odaimoku 3 times. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Gassho, Shoshu, Ketsu, Josho, Chiga, Kakutozu Uishoan Gobusui Thank you, everyone. And before I turn the recording off, I would just like to make note of the fact that we have, let's see, how many countries represented today? We have the United States, we have France, we have Belgium, we have Portugal, and Czech Republic. So we have 5 countries represented today during our service, chanting the Odaimoku, spreading it throughout the entire world, almost. About what, half of the earth. So today we made a wonderful cause to further spread the Odaimoku throughout the entire world. I'm going to end the recording now, and for those who are watching, the French translations were rough translations done by Google Translate. So if they aren't in good French for your hearing, please forgive me. This was an expedient. So thank you for joining today for our celebration of the founding of Nichiren Buddhism.